Hello there. Hey, have you ever dreamt of owning your own Caribbean island? You know, a paradise in the sun. Well, now you can. And here it is. Your own dream island. Sand, sea and surf. In fact, anything you like, because you're the designer. Come and have a look at this. To make your dream island, take a piece of cardboard box card and start by drawing a rough design of the shape of your island. And make sure you leave loads of space around the edge for the sea. Now I'm doing an island with a cove here, a beach and 2 hills. Now to create the 3D shape of your island, scrunch up some balls of tissue paper or loo roll and dip them into some PVA glue mixed in equal parts with water. And just dip the bottom of those balls in and then put them onto your drawn island. Now to create hills for your island, just scrunch up bigger balls of tissue paper or loo roll and again dip those into the PVA and water mixture, just the bottom of the ball in the glue. And you can actually use newspaper for this if you want, and just press that onto the island. And then the messy bit. It wouldn't be Art Attack if there wasn't a messy bit. Yeah, look at that lot. Just slop the PVA glue all over those tissue balls and then take some more strips of tissue paper or loo roll, place those over those soggy tissue balls and then just with your fingers roughly press the tissue into the shape. I can feel it all squidgy inside there. And then make it even messier. Look at this. I can see people all over the land now going, oh, that looks terrible. Well, it'll look brilliant in a minute. More glue on the top and then just take your paintbrush and very carefully just smooth all of that tissue into the shape of your island. And make sure you smooth some flat bits around the outside edge for the beach. Now if you want to put some trees on your island, just screw up or scrunch up some tiny balls of tissue paper or loo roll and place those in the glue like that, put them into position and a dab of PVA glue on the top. And when the glue dries, it'll go really hard and those trees will look brilliant. Now if you want to create some buildings, just cut little square scraps of cardboard, that's just tiny bits of cardboard, dab some glue. I've got loads of glue there, so I'll just put one on top of the other, like that. And then for the roof of the building, just fold over a small square of paper. See that? Just created it into a roof. Place that on the top and position it wherever you want on the island. And the idea is to just build the island up. Just use your imagination. In fact, it's great fun trying to work out where you're going to put everything. And don't forget, it's your dream island, so you can do what you want. When the whole thing is dry, look at this. It's gone rock solid, and these really do look like cliffs, and you've got all the buildings and these solid trees up there. And now, to turn it into a paradise island, and you do this by painting it. And what I've done with this one here is I've painted the cliffs a nice grey, or you could even use brown. And the idea is to just really press your paint into all those nooks and crannies. Acrylic or poster for this, doesn't matter which paint you use. Now, for the tops of the cliffs and the trees, give it a really nice paradise feel and use some bright greens. Again, just going to slop that on the top, there like that. And for the trees, you could always mix in some darker greens, just to pick those trees out. And you could even put some yellows on there just to pick out some highlights, make it lots of nice greenery. Now for the sea, it's probably a Caribbean island, so slop on a nice Caribbean blue. And you could even mix in some other blues, streak some other blues in there to give it a good water effect. Now, see this shimmering surf effect? I have to admit, I'm a cheat. To get that, I used some of this stuff, just ordinary kitchen cling film. And it's just a case of when your paint is dry, slop some glue on just to the sea area, and then just cut bits of this cling film, place them into the glue, and then wrinkle them up to create the waves. And if you do lots of waves by the cliffs, they look like crashing waves. And when you finish the whole sea, it looks something like that. And look at that. I've painted the beach a nice sandy yellow. I've painted the buildings a wooden brown. And that's it. Your own dream island. And if you do a few of them, you could create a group of dream islands. They look brilliant, don't they? Or what about creating a nightmare island? Try it yourself, your own dream island.